Alright, hello everyone, my name is War Extraordinaire, and hopefully the mic audio is not too wacky. I've kind of been changing it around, but we have the Mycenaens today, so I hope we can wreak some havoc. I'll start a new game. I was just basically testing around and kind of playing with them, but I have been converted so far. These are the avatars I like the most, I think. Fairly well balanced. We have some more militarist civs like Victor, and some more pacifist ones like Alyssa. So let's see what we can do. Though I will admit I have gotten my ass handed to me once or twice because I did not build the Pro McCoy soon enough. I was kind of dicking around with the fortress maybe one or too many times. Alright, but for those in the chat, I guess, if anyone is actually watching this stream, please let me know how you've been enjoying Humankind so far, because for me, it's been really fun. I've gotten a lot out of the game that I really did not expect. So I think should be good. Though the loading times definitely need to be worked on. So I'll skip the intro, we've all seen that. Okay, the start so far, let me just get to the higher ground, get some food. Okay. We have some woodlands to work with, not too bad. Okay, some science over there, I can get that later. End my turn. Okay, and we have some rivers, so if we did play as the Kume, it wouldn't be too bad. I do like the mountains. That is a very attractive feature, especially since the Cyclopean Fortress acts as a maker's quarter. Let me just check real quick. Okay, no one's actually tuned in. Oh. So let's move along the river, scout, get some higher ground, and see what we have over here. Okay, I might have wanted to circle back and grab that so far, but I don't really have the... Okay, let's go grab that, actually. I haven't been getting too many good food yields just yet, which is kind of disappointing. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, I was actually hoping for the chase event. We did get the grind, so that'll mean our next outpost is going to grow us a bit more food, though it looks like we are struggling a bit for food here. Okay, let's go over here. We already have a neighbor. Very interesting. This is kind of a crappy start. Let me end my turn here. Even though we do have some nice mountains as the Mycenaens, I have to admit there is kind of a lack of food here. We do have some very sterile terrain. I guess this is actually a stone field. The visual identifiers for that is kind of wonky. I think they're very similar. It's good for production, though I do notice there is a kind of a lack of food here and there. All right, let's go over here. Grab this. Alright, I don't think we'll be able to get the Mycenaens. Let me restart, because we haven't had any good food source rolls, so let me just resign real quick, or quit the main menu. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now, I'm just going to restart real quick. It's alright, no one's actually started enjoying the stream, so only the people that are playing back will actually notice my little dupe mistake there. Okie dokie. But anyway, yeah, I have been enjoying Humankind so far. I really have to say, with the Mycenaeans, the Cyclopean Fortress again, since it counts as a maker's quarter and you can place it anywhere, it is just so potent. So hopefully I can actually show that off, because the AI just love two cultures in general. Okay, this is much better. We have some forest and we have some rivers. They just love the Mycenaeans and they love the Harappans. Alright. Okay, the narrator, though, I do not love. He talks a bit too much, I find. Alright, there we go. Some interesting terrain. I'd love to put a little outpost here. Very idyllic. Gotta love the terrain variation with Humankind. Okay, we even have some mountains, so this is a much better start. Again, just much more greenery. Okay, there we go. And I think we need, what is it, 5 of them? Maybe 6. I think they might have upped it. Okay. Alright, sanctuary there. That's actually great because it's going to grant us some food. Possibly a full 20, I think. There we go, yep. I think it can vary. I think it sometimes can reward 15, but we definitely want to grab that. We also had, yeah, some more influence, so we're going to be able to make an outpost. And you know what? I am going to make a risky move. I am going to grab the tribesmen right there. And let's manual battle. I'm going to go up against here. Hopefully grab the high ground. And maybe bait this deer into actually attacking me. Since the animals are much, much dumber than the regular AI. Alright, there we go. He's actually already wounded, interestingly enough. Someone got to him. Not sure if it's a bear. If it was a bear, it probably killed him. So maybe it was some other scout. We'll definitely win this and grab just a little food. It's very important, even if it's a little increment of like 5 food. And I will be taking some damage. It's still very important. So there we go. What? Holy... That was only 2 food. Alright, they must have changed the mechanics around that, because that is a lot less food than I was expecting. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead. I'm going to definitely sacrifice one of these guys. Move over here. We're going to place down an outpost there. We have enough influence for it. I'm going to send you over here to grab some food. And hopefully you get a better yield from that. Okay, you got 8, so not bad. Actually, I take that back. This was the guy that... Was this the guy that raided that? I'm not too sure, though. Let me just say our yields are much better now. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit confusing. Okay, move over here, and we should be very, very close to becoming the Mycenaens. Hopefully we can ascend there. Though I have to admit I have kind of been prone to re-rolling for the Mycenaens. They're very, very popular. I'd have to say the least popular, for those wondering. They're probably the Olmecs. I think the AI just knows them and the Phoenicians. Maybe the Phoenicians are less popular than the Olmecs, but the AI just knows they're kind of crap, unfortunately. Even though I do have to admit, every now and then I kind of like to play as the Olmecs. All right, I think that's our last knowledge star. Though I do need to be careful. Okay, we definitely can grab the Mycenaens, I believe. Would a better spot be down here? That is a great question. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Let's move over here. I can't resist those scenic views. It's just such a... We're kind of just playing for the meme anyway. Right? And it would be 4 turns. It would be 4 turns. Okay, let's just move there and build it. I don't know if we can sacrifice 4 turns. So we'll get that down in 2, and that's basically determined by our production. But now, hopefully, we can grab the Mycenaens. Alright, we're actually the first of the ancient era cultures, so that is wonderful. Let me check chat real quick. Okay, and we actually have someone viewing, thankfully. Last stream, I had, like, no viewers, so... Okay, let's go ahead and go with the Mycenaens. Then again, I haven't been really getting in the habit of streaming and notifying people. So, we have the Mycenaens, illustrious warriors, have the whole earth for their tomb, wonderful. Brutal upbringing, amazing. Cheaper unit industry cost, and then extra experience on creating unit or city or outpost. This basically means your newly trained units, wherever you are going to be amazing. And so I think you can earn up to 3 stars, but basically you start with a star, so that's +1 combat strength. And if you grab the Civic, I don't think it's going to be here, but if I check my Civic screen, it's not going to be here, I don't even think. No, I don't even have the Civic screen available to me. But if you check your Civic screen later on, you also have the ability to get +1 combat strength as a Civic. I think it's Army Composition, and that is amazing in turn. So... we also have the Cyclopean Fortress, which is +20 district fortification, +3 industry, very, very good, on top of it already being a maker's quarter, and then +15 stability, which is very, very good if you want to go from a defensive playstyle, perhaps as the Mycenaens, and cycle into something maybe with the Celts to grow your population off of your industry, or you could possibly just kind of cycle into a militarist playstyle. So it's very, very versatile. As militarist, and again, they've kind of converted me, and they're just so much better than the Hittites, mainly because they're not as, like, they don't spurg out, I guess you could say, about horses. So make of that comment of what you will. We also have the Pro McCoy. I haven't explained them too much, but I've kind of put them in the thumbnail, so I feel obligated to explain them. Basically, they are amazing because you're already going to get +1. You're going to get +1 combat strength, so it's going to be 22 basically combat strength when you make these guys. So it's almost never 21 combat strength unless there's some weird ability or gimmick, or maybe there's like low stability and your city hates you. It's always going to be 22 due to your ability, and then on top of that you get +4 combat strength with champion. So you're going to be doing 26 combat strength, providing you're at full health. So you want to keep these guys at full health. Just make sure you attack first, and you can like wipe out archers potentially on 1 hit if you have good terrain. So these guys are amazing. Mycenaens all around, probably an S tier culture. So I kind of feel dirty playing these guys. I kind of don't. I also want to grab storytellers because I want to zoom through the tech tree, so thankfully I have that option. Okay, so I hope hopefully I explained the Mycenaens well enough, but we do have some good river systems. And I'm tempted to play the Kume since they're just so fun, but I did play them my last game, so not too sure. All right. I guess we can explore over here. Oh, so close to that food. Oh. Okay. There's some very minimalistic clothing. Okay, so hopefully we do find some Trojans. There's definitely nothing over there, so let's explore this little river over here. You can explore over here. I have been wanting to try out the Celts again, though I did play them recently too. So I definitely won't be playing a builder culture like the Maya, though. The Cyclopean Fortress already gives you so much production too. Alright, let's move over here. Okay, there we go. Can't make it onto the river just yet, unfortunately. And you could probably hunt this deer, though. I find that hunting animals after, what is it, the Neolithic phase is kind of a waste. Just in my personal experience. Though I could be wrong, depending on stats. I guess I could move this down here. Ooh, that probably would be a better idea. Let me just check chat real quick. Okay, so let's move you down here. I am going to waste a little influence. Going to drop me a little bit behind on civics, but I do feel that +7 food is going to be really, really important in terms of growing our empire. So let's immediately turn this into a city. No reason not to, unless I'm just fucking around. But let me just show you the insane power of the Cyclopean Fortress. So we can basically place this anywhere since it technically counts as a fortress. But not only that, it also counts as a maker's quarter, so it's going to exploit any nearby resources. I also want to put this on higher territory since it is a fortress, so if anyone does try to invade me, I have some amazing high ground there. I also want to grab some food too. So thankfully I'm in a good position to do that. If I was up there, I wouldn't be able to, as cool as a scenic city like that would be, and as romantic as that would be, I'm one, not a romantic writer, and two, I want to play strategically and keep the stream interesting. So I'll make some aesthetic placement decisions here and there, but I do kind of want to get off, start off the stream running. So there we go. Though I guess, should I put this first? Let me get a farmer's quarter first so we can start kickstarting the population. I also want to go ahead and do this. I forgot to sacrifice one of my scouts, so let's just go ahead and do that. Just to kind of get the outpost up and running. All right. And the reason why I do that is because they start at 0, so you're going to be really struggling if you don't at least invest some of your scouts into that. Let's beeline for city to defense. Our storyteller's perk is going to help us with that. And surprisingly, I find the Mycenaens, too, aren't that bad at science. I think that's probably because the Cyclopean Fortress provides that extra production, so you can get some of those early districts out of the way. Okay, go over here. Okay, one more turn, probably. And then you'll be able to sacrifice yourself to the gods. And this is probably a good place for a first outpost. And again, I can always relocate these outposts, so I'm not necessarily in a huge hurry. But basically, my strategy now is getting the high ground, exploring, and if people place outposts that I don't like, I can just go ahead and kill them as the Mycenaens. That's the beauty of it, even if I do piss some people off. Alright, move over here. Let's get the high ground. Okay, and I should probably tell you about my map settings. I completely forgot, how rude of me. The map settings here, I find the best to be about 50-50 land, water, and then it seems like possibly scattered continents with some kind of islands, some kind of mix of islands. In between, I chose many islands. That seems to be the best formula for kind of just guaranteeing that you're always going to have something to settle, or at least kind of you're going to have some territories to juggle around with and kind of influence, even if they're not yours, with independent people and whatnot. So it's kind of like a new world without having to have the trouble of scrambling for it and fighting with the AI over their petty, stupid wars. All right, so there we go. Okay, you're gonna work your food. Let me actually see. Would it be smarter to invest you in the food here? Okay, yeah, it would be. That one turn is pretty important. Okay, can't buy that out. Let's get ready to have our first fight. I think it's with that bear. Get some more altitude. And yes, Mr. Bear is not very happy there. Alright, I only have the, I don't think I had the strategic advantage there, so I just retreated. Okay, there we go. So let's just go ahead and build that Cyclopean fortress. We have a maker's quarter and a farmer's quarter, and a very scenic vista, from which we can plot our enemy's demise. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's go ahead and see our neighbor first here. I know in Endless Legend, and I know not that many people may have played it, but holy crap, we are ahead of the AI. Anyhow, like in Endless Legend, there was a strategy where you didn't want to reveal yourself to the AI, because there was one weird empire that had like some weird spy techs, and they could just screw you over as soon as you meet them. And by staying unrevealed, obviously they couldn't kind of exploit and steal your techs, since they themselves were shitty at researching techs. So thankfully that's not the case here with Humankind, or that would be really, really frustrating. Okay. And we are really needing to build influence. So I think after that I'll grab a maker's pottery workshop. There we go. And some money would be nice. That is an advantage of merchant cultures. Prices are cheap early on. Let me check chat. Okay, 2 people. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Let me move you over to the river here. And let's circle back around the bend over here. Okay, I do like this jungle terrain. Unfortunately, we have a little guy over here, so maybe if I can, I might raise his outpost. That is one of the advantages of starting early, even if you don't have a ton of population. If you start early, not only do you have a lot of cultures to pick from, like the Mycenaens, that you normally wouldn't otherwise, but while you do kind of sacrifice some of your initial starting population to kind of pump into your first city, I find that you can harass the AI a lot easier and possibly nip their outposts in the bud before they become cities. So, can I even reach this city? Okay, ugh. 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 Okay, I wasn't lucky enough. Okay. So, what is this? I think these are the Hittites right here. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. Oh well, that's the luck of the draw. Okay, oh well. I'm sure chat knows my pain. So I like this region we started in. It's fairly mountainous. A lot of different resources. Okay, I'm fine if the Hittites want to be nice to us. I actually haven't played against that player too much. I think she's fairly war-focused, so... I myself, not so much. I do like the defensive play style the Mycenaens offer. Okay, yeah, look at this terrain. Very, very nice. Okay, another grievance. The question is, do I send this guy to circle back? And I'm kind of inclined to say yes. We can also grab that curiosity. Okay, this guy keeps trying to fight me. So I guess I'll just do this first battle. And... okay, that is extremely stupid. I was already retreating, but you're just attacking me on elevated terrain. Yeah, the AI in this game, while they are fairly good at building cities, surprisingly, they can't seem to determine the values for different terrains, which is very, very bizarre. I wonder if I can even take this city. No, I can't. Okay, there's a scout there. Yeah, let me retreat. Thank you.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder.
Okay, and there is our... oh, it is so beautiful. That's probably the best model in the game. That emblematic quarter is just so... kiss to the chef. Beautiful. Look at that thing. Oh, the limestone walls. That seamless architecture. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me check chat. Okay. So let's go ahead and proceed. I do want to retreat, so let me just try to... oh, okay. That was the wrong decision. Alright, we're going to have to instant battle. Let's deploy over here. Okay, I was hoping he wouldn't be down there, but apparently he is, so... and he has... okay, I thought he had a star, but thankfully not. Okay, we are going to die, but at least we're going to do some damage here. I don't know, we might come to a draw. Okay, we did come to a draw. So we killed 2 of their scouts. So that is actually going to hinder them just a little bit. Though with the Hittites, they have a unique play style. So once they get their horses out, we're probably not going to be able to do too much damage to them. Okay, where are we going to plop down our outpost? Again, this isn't the best region, but I just want to claim my territory. We can always move this later on. 7-4, 9-4. Okay, that's not part of the territory. 7-2. I guess I'll just plop it down here, and then, as always, I can move it later on. So there we go. Okay, that's a long territory. Alright, so now we have our Cyclopean Fortress, we have our Maker's Quarter, we have our Farmer's Quarter. So I think the first order of business is I don't want to pump out a Promokoi just yet. I do want to get, I think, probably some more Farmer's Quarters down, grow the population just a little bit, and kind of experiment around that. +7. Alright, that's the best we have at the moment. I'll grab that. And thanks to the Cyclopean Fortress, our friend over here, not only do we not have to waste a quarter building here to kind of extend our range, but we're exploiting these forests too. So I do want to get the lumber yard because I am going to be making a ton of production from these forests. Okay, so let's grab carpentry next after calendar. I hate how this kind of queues up. Calendar first. There we go with carpentry. And the archers are going to be very, very nice. Okay, what did you choose? Babylonians. Okay, Babylonians are not bad. I consider them like at least a B tier civ or a culture there. Alright, and again, this territory, not the best. Definitely not the best, though it does have an interesting shape here. Okay. And that pottery workshop is already, as you can see, putting in a lot of work. Let me take a sip. Here we go. Go over here. Okay, there we go. So I think we should probably start exploring west. And again, the early game definitely is a bit more calming than the, I think later on once you start rushing for fame. Okay, let's, we already have our farmer's quarter, so I think we'll probably invest more in food. And then getting a maker's quarter, probably not necessary right now. If I was playing the Nubians with a +5 bonus to luxury and strategic resources, I definitely would build this incense extractor. But right now, I don't really need the money nor the stability at the moment. Probably I need the money more than the stability. But right now, I'm focused on those two basic resources, food and production. Okay, not that many good places for my my maker's quarters here. Right, let's go ahead, and I guess I can queue this up next. You know what, I hold off on the maker's quarter. I mean, I'll just probably just kick this can down the road and get to it when I get to it. The basics of U.S. U.S. political policies. All right, so let's move you over there, and you can start your journey back. Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one scout, so we are kind of in a bad position here. But, yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about Humankind, make sure to let me know in the chat. Okay. I think there's like 2 people watching. I'm not too sure. But, you know what, a little extra money here and there probably will be good. We are just short of that 45. Ugh, unfortunately, by 2 gold. So, let's move you there. I think I forgot about the curiosity somewhere over here. I said I'd get it, but I didn't. Okay, but we are saving up a lot of influence. And I want to make sure to be careful with my first city, with the Cyclopean Fortress. Let me also try to get some better negotiations with the Hittites here. There we go. So she is opening up, which is good. So thankfully we seem to be on even footing. Though once she starts killing people and she finds her first neighbor, it might be a very different situation. Okay, so where are we recommended to go? I want to save that for the Cyclopean Fortress because the mountains are great for exploiting production. 6-7, 8-8. Okay, 13-7. That's actually not a bad spot. Let's go ahead and place that down there. Even if it is kind of a bit too... I mean, you're not getting all your tiles is what I'm trying to say. Alright, thankfully to the Cyclopean Fortress, that seems to solve so many problems itself. You kind of just fix that since it can go off the grid. We'll buy that out. Why not? I said I'd kick it down the road, but I just immediately built it. Ugh. I think it might be promo koi time. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Start kicking some shit in. And again, I'm not going to build everything instantly, but I think I will at least try to get some kind of sense of an army up soon. Just slowly build that along. Alright, there we go. And I do want to get the, hopefully I got my first, okay, I did not. But I was going to say, as soon as I can, once I get that cheaper outpost civic, I do want to immediately start building that. I'm going to grab this for some influence since I'm not going to have enough, yeah. There we go, we did get some influence there. And our first Aerostar. Okay, so let's go for... Stoneworks could be good. We do have a lot of mountains. Let's grab that with masonry. Okay, we can't buy you out just yet. So it's just hard to build you. Let's keep you situated up here. 12 to, I think that's a fine spot. That's going to take a while to build, though. Maybe over here, actually. No, that's even worse. Holy crap. Alright, we'll plop this down here and then probably build it later, or relocate it later. My main priority right now, since we're not really even playing against or playing around any expansionist cultures, is just to plop that down, and if the AI pisses us off, we can always just raise their cities later. We'll just move you up here. There you go, buddy. So I think our next priority, we could probably use a scout rider, so let's go ahead and build that on top of the horses. Alright, there we go. We'll buy this out too. 2 Aerostars, not too bad. And we did want to prioritize the lumber mill, or the lumber yard right here. So if we did start building lumber mills now, that would be a bit advanced, wouldn't it? I'll move you up here. I get the bonus if I stand next to it, I believe, as well. Grab that for the influence or the gold. And we finally have our first 2 civics, so I'm going to grab first, I think, the cheaper outposts. And then since owning a religion and kind of reforming it is so valuable, I will skip the initial influence that's kind of afforded to me by the cheaper outposts, and I'll prioritize that with a +3 faith on territory, not only to get my early religion on, or my religion out early, but also just to kind of help with the domination process, if you will. Alright, this has been a fairly peaceful game, though I might be jinxing it. Okay, so skip our turn, or not skip our turn, end our turn there. And what are we going to do with you? Let's go ahead and keep exploring to the south, see if we have any new friends over here. And we do need to get our scout riders down. I think I'm also going to start saving up influence for our second city, which will probably be over here in Aselus Tertius. Okay, let's go grab Bountiful on Mycenaens. They need every bit of food they can get. And I used to just read through the events and actually care about them. Okay, I love this non-aggression pact. Thank you so much. She's also pleasant, which is amazing. That's probably the best personality, or one of the, maybe the second best personality outcome you could get with the AI. Oh, stretch. So Lumberyard, what was I saying before I was interrupted by our Chinese friend to the west? Okay, move here. Yeah, we might not see too much combat early on. So +5 faith or +1 faith. This basically favors if you're going to go wider, go for shamanism because you're going to be having a bunch of territories, and that kind of I guess that helps later on in the classical era. But I want the initial boost with polytheism, so I'll grab that definitely. I think you can also I'll funnel this guy into the farming quarter. It might not be recommended, but I do want to get as much population as I can to kind of pump out the promokoi there. So there we go. And after the promokoi, it might be a good idea to go Obelisk of the Gods. Let me grab a granary. There we go. Okay, so now you're here. Go grab this if you can. Had to cross under a river, unfortunately. Let's grab irrigation. We have an amazing river here. And I do have to say, one of my big complaints with Humankind is that the loading times can be a bit too much. Ooh la la. Okay, Aerostar's unlocked. Thank you. We might not even be able to get this outpost out in time. That would be bad. Alright, here we go over here. And we have a friend to the south over here in Lerna. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I think 10-4, 14-3. Okay, let's go ahead and build an outpost over here. In Rasalag. I think that's how you pronounce it. Rasalag. So there we go. Alright, go ahead and grab, if you can, this curiosity over here. Okay, that'll be the next turn. And then we're going to go situate ourselves, grab this territory over here, and then hopefully meet these guys. See what they're up to.
Are you interested?
I'm not going to accept open borders just yet. Don't exactly want to invite you guys to stomp into my territory. Right, there we go. And collect this, please. Ooh, we even got warriors. So that is actually... This is like one of the few scenarios where I don't actually care about getting warriors. I'll move you guys back here and probably just sacrifice them. Or maybe keep it for another city. A feeder city or whatever. Okay, and I think in the meantime I'll move you over here. Thankfully the deers don't block my movement. And let's go ahead and get cremate. I think we're done producing pro McCoy. The archers are a lot faster to produce. Alright, there we go. Or did that change production? Okay, it did. So I'll take that. I'll take the extra turn. Or the one last turn.
The agrarian Harapans.
Okay, the Harappans. I find they're a bit overrated by the AI. They're probably like B tier. Honestly, I thought they were a lot higher. Maybe even like S tier before I played with them and I saw all of the changes they got. After kind of playing with them, I think that the food they use can be a bit excessive at times. We'll maybe do a manual battle. I don't like how assertive these guys are. Okay, maybe I can get them to attack me from here. Okay, I'm just going to wait them out and see if they do anything. They initiated it after all, I think. Okay, so we actually won somehow. And we pushed them back. I don't know if I auto-walked into him, but that was kind of weird. So let me move you back over here to the outpost before I was rudely interrupted there. I'll skip religious rites. I'm not too interested in building an obelisk just yet. Grab that granary, and that's going to help immensely with our food production. And after that, we should grab some archers. Look how much faster they are to produce than the Promokoi. Okay, so put you here. Where do we want to put our outpost? Alright, I'm fine with this spot over here. So there we go. And not only that, but we grabbed the curiosity on top of it. So let's actually meet them. These are the Harappans, so they should be fairly peaceful. Maybe we can start trading luxuries. Okay. He's fairly aggressive, even though they're the Harappans and they don't really have too much leverage to bully me. In fact, they should probably be begging me for some protection here. Alright, anyhow, let's grab bronze working. That's going to benefit us as a militarist culture. And you can already see the Aerostars for the Promokoi are taking themselves into effect. So, amazing. Just right there. Also, you should see our religion is starting to spread over to the Harappans and starting to convert them. Very, very dominant and very, very beneficial to get your culture out early on. This is another benefit of starting out because you're going to get access to civics quickly, or I think that's more quickly, I guess, as you kind of get access to the faith civic itself. Okay, so we have 2 archers coming out. I'm fine with that. I think irrigation is a good idea, and I always want to be kind of on the defensive here. Alright, since he initiated this, I'm fine doing a manual battle. I'll stand here, and I guess I'll make him take the piss. Okay, he is attacking with a disadvantage, so he's having to cross that river. So, not too smart on his part. So he is standing on our camp, so this is going to be a very, very close battle. Okay, there we go. So we actually won against the runners as the scouts. So he had chose probably the worst decision aside from just running straight up on that river spring and attacking me. So let's just heal here. And I think I'm done expanding south for now. Can I already upgrade to a swordsman? Oh, I can upgrade to a promocoi. I think I'll still sacrifice the pot maybe to my next city over here. And that should be okay. We are a bit behind on Aerostars. But I haven't been taking it too seriously. If I was taking it like completely seriously, I'd probably already be trying to siege their capital of Mohenjo-Daro. So that's just my kind of checkpoint. All right, we actually had 4 viewers at one moment. Ooh la la. Okay, so army composition. This was what I was actually talking about. I won't grab this right now. I do want to build that city because that Cyclopean fortress is so good early on for early cities, and I do want to have a starter city to kind of grow it. Aside from my capital, but that +1 combat strength is going to be very good with professional soldiers because we're going to be able to stack our combat strength all the way up to 26 for all of our initial starting units. Very consistent, which is why the Mycenaens again are so good. So you're going to merge here, and we're going to have our first 4 stack. Okay, you're attacking me. I'm going to retreat actually. I am injured still from our last fight. And I don't know if I actually send this guy to guard. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't want that outpost being raised at all. In fact, I might even upgrade this to a city so that they can't be tempted to attack. Okay, so he backed off. I do need my scout, and I did say I would, I promised I'd train some scout horses. I don't really do that too often, but you know, since this is a stream and we are having fun, why not just go around and experiment? That only takes 1 turn to pop out anyway, so there we go. Okay, that's 5 turns either way. So let me actually get some gold because these armies are going to be expensive to kind of maintain. So let me go over here, sacrifice you. And we need to get that city like in a few turns. Alright, we are going along with the ages though. Okay. Stop attacking me, God. These people are so incessant. I was going to go that way anyway. You just gave me a huge boost, buddy. These AI, they're so bold. Alright, so we're going to join here. First 4 stacks. So since we have our first 4 stack, we're going to stop just sitting here. We're actually going to go ahead and go to Nunkey and start defending it. Who names their city Nunkey, though? What a dumb name. Okay, anyhow, we're going to go with fishing. We have a lot of harbors available to us since this is kind of a naval-focused map, and someone has already chosen the Greeks. Alright, the AI just seems to love them too. So we really need to get the city under control. And I think I'll just go ahead and sacrifice you immediately. Since I already have my first 4 stack. Okay, I'm going to set you to auto-explore. I don't really have anything else to do with you, I don't think. Maybe I'll set you over here. There we go. And again, if I don't like something, I'll just take it. Okay. And if I like something, I'll just take it too. Alright. That's my mindset with the... That's the grind set with the Mycenaens. Okay, so we are actually missing out a little bit with the city. This is going to be a very late ancient era city. So let's ascend, or not ascend, but build this city up. Alright, we have this over here, put you over here. And that'll be 5 turns. Okay, this is the best spot, so it makes sense. It's next to the mountains. And then after that, I want to get a farmer's quarter down and start growing our pops. So there we go. Okay. But also, if you guys, I don't think I've asked this before, or maybe I have with the Inca video, but if you guys want to see any Humankind content specifically, maybe like on potential culture ideas, please let me know. Also, I'm curious to see if you guys have any recommendations for cultures in the future. What cultures would you specifically like to see with Humankind? So we have several tenets for our religion. This is why choosing that +3 faith is so beneficial, along with the bonus for the admin quarter for the +5 faith. Okay, influence on mountains, strategic resource, science. Ooh, that +2 industry is going to be really powerful. Though I do need a bit of a science boost. I'm going to be greedy and take the strategic resource science bonus, which I usually don't do. I am playing a bit atypical. Atypically, I guess you could say. Okay, move this guy over to this production here. We need to get that out ASAP. Got to meet our production quotas. Okay, we'll stall here. Guard this, and I guess we can also raise this, because I don't want that. You guys are extending a bit too aggressively, in my opinion. 9. Okay, we'll go ahead and move this over here and use these guys to burn it down. Our wonderful Pro McCoy boys. Okay, so I'll go set you to auto-explore. This guy even has a bonus, so he'll be able to easily kind of push around the scouts. I'll set him to auto-explorer since I don't really care too much. And let's start making immediate use, hopefully, of our... I think that +5 was only for strategic resource, but let's start just building our luxuries out and kind of accumulating capital. Okay. And what did we finish building here? Something important. Okay, we have enough money, so we don't really need to put you on the merchant there. So we are full stability, I think mainly thanks to our religion and some of the luxuries we've built. Let's go ahead and build palisades just in case anyone tries a preemptive attack against us. And then after that, I'm perfectly fine with going ahead and putting down a holy site. Okay. Alright, so we are so close. Okay, thankfully they're not actually ransacking us, though I am a bit worried that they are going to attack us fairly soon. And because of that, I'm not actually going to invest in any luxuries over there. I'll go ahead and maybe build a port over here. There we go. I'll send this to a city fairly soon, I guess. Okay, so let's just burn this. This guy's just basically stalling for us. Okay, we'll just tolerance, thank you. Okay, and we are a bit slow to the party, though we are having a very strong foundation as the Mycenaens, so can't really complain too much. Alright, so there's our second Cyclopean fortress, and that's going to count as a Maker's Quarter. Okay, they are grabbing all the good cultures, damn it. They always grab the Celts, so I can't really complain. Let's move you out of the way. And let's raise this with the these bad boys over here. I also want to explore the rest of this territory. So, let's go see our research and our text. Let's go with writing. Let's end our turn here. And I do want to grab this curiosity for that little boost. Okay, I think they might try to fight us. No, they were just being dicks and they were just being dicks and they slowed our advance. Just what I'd expect from the AI. So, there we go. Looks like a little independent tribe is coming up here too. So we'll have to see just what we can do with the, okay, that's unclaimed. We can do with the, Harappans here. They are expanding very rapidly, though, I will say. That is a big concern of mine. Okay, and we got another warrior. So let me just funnel. Actually, I think I'll start creating a secondary force. I'll probably upgrade him to a Pro McCoy. I don't have to expend another population to kind of create him, so that's great. Okay, that is done. And where am I going to put my city here? 10-3, 6-10. Alright, that's fine. I can always move it later again. So there we go. That's how you take a city. Like a boss. Okay, so we are converting. The whole continent at this point is going to be our religion. We are just rapidly proselytizing, and with the holy site being nearly finished, that is going to help us even more so. Okay, so we need to grab an arrow star. What are we going to need to do? 2 more districts, or 1 more tech. Okay, so 2 turns and we ascend to the classical era. Okay, we have been a bit slow, I must admit. Let's grab irrigation. No need to help with the project there, and then we'll grab pottery workshop for some help there. I can do a manual battle. I can afford to do that. Get the high ground here, I think. Actually, never mind. Anyhow, we'll outpower this guy since we do have the bonus from the training. All right. Stupid bear. There we go. And we get a little bit of gold, which is nice too. And we also got a warrior. Interesting. So we already, thanks to the AI, we've had like 3 warriors, which is amazing. So we've had some very, very good rolls. So, especially with the RNG too. Okay, there's another bear. Damn it. I can kill this guy. And I think I need to be in my own territory to actually upgrade. So once I get to that outpost over to the north, I'll actually upgrade these guys. Okay, there we go. And let me actually raise this layer first because these bears are just annoying. 22 gold, nothing bad. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Let me know if there's anything I can do to improve it. Alright, there we go. And one more turn and then we can ascend. Finally at last. I'll retreat for now. Okay, there we go. We go north. So many notifications. That is one of my other big complaints about Humankind. So, now that we have this territory here, I think we might go over to the this little city-state and probably burn it. It's got to be a little bit nasty to kind of get our way in this world, so real life lessons here with Humankind. Alright, so we finally ascended, and looks like there's been 3 cultures taken. I don't know if you guys have any preferences. I was hoping they'd at least take the Huns or something, because I never play them, especially after playing a militarist culture. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Though, I guess I only have 2 people. They're probably not going to say anything. So, I guess I'll explain while I'm waiting kind of, I guess, maybe for feedback. But maybe as the, why the Mycenaens, I guess you could say, do so much better than the Goths. First of all, the Tumulus kind of doesn't really function too well with the Goths kit. There's no reason why they'd be going for faith, especially since they're not really dominating anyone else. They actually have a raiding play style. And you'll understand that when you look at the Gothic cavalry's bonuses. And the cavalry is also kind of hard to get. You need 2 iron, and iron's not always the most available. It's kind of finicky like oil. If you get it, great. But if you don't, you're in trouble because you need that for swordsmen, I believe. So, really, the faith is kind of weird with the Tumulus. Also, the influence, you're not really going to be spending that. It's not going to be used to kind of buy out your Gothic cavalry, so it doesn't really sync too well with the Goths. I guess the idea with the devs was kind of back their play style here, and kind of just round it out. But the Nimble Pillage is also kind of weird. But I guess the Goths were kind of intended to be more stationary Huns, and that they were supposed to be more well-rounded and not hyper-focused on offense. So that's kind of why they're bad, among other reasons. All right, nobody has said anything, so I played as the Persians last time. I am focused on production with the Cyclopean Fortress. I don't really want to play as the Romans because I just played militarist. Same reason for the Huns and the Goths. So I guess I'm down to the Axumites and the Carthaginians. I could always transcend as the Mycenaens, though. That would be interesting. So 2 merchants. Interesting. Kind of got cucked out of being the Greeks, though. So that is very, very unfortunate. Let me check chat. All right, no one has said anything, so I think I'll take the executive decision, go with the Carthaginians, and show you why they're so broken. This is just going to be a break the game stream, I feel it. All right, I guess I'll slowly over time show you. I guess revealing everything at once wouldn't be too exciting. Okay, yeah, we can't upgrade these guys. Okay, we'll try to get these guys over here, but there's no guarantees. Let's go for sailing. And end our turn. Okay, looks like that guy's looking to set up shop.
As independent people, speaking of dealing in intangibles,
There we go.
am I about to see lots of offers that can't be refused?
Yes, a lot of offers. Okay, so the Celts apparently declared war. Very, very interesting. Maybe we can share maps? Okay, I just want to be a little bit friendlier, and I kind of want to get an eye for what's going on over here. Okay, so we have discovered the Babylonians. He already wants a proposal. Interesting. And he has a whole, he has one of the shittiest starts I've ever seen. This isn't a Civ game, buddy. You can actually move outside of your territory and claim other territories. So I'm not sure why you went that direction in the first place. But newsflash, this is not Civ. Okay, I'm actually going to battle this guy because he's been harassing me constantly. So, I guess that's just the way of the world. Alright, and the AI is just, I guess, wanting to capture that point. I thought he was attacking me from lower terrain. Let me fix my mic here. Okay. So, maybe I can bait him into getting off that. I don't want to attack him in the forest, because he's getting a defensive bonus, right? Okay, he's not actually getting a defensive bonus. I guess I can straight out attack him. We do have our increased combat strength anyway. And we just got a another star. Thanks to our learning ability, which is amazing. Okay, this might be a draw, unfortunately. Yeah, god damn it. What a stupid decision by the AI. Now we both lost, so hope it was worth it, retard. Anyhow, we can build our first Kothon, so. Alright, so that's not. Initially, not too good of a Kothon. Let me actually start exploring more of the territory surrounding us. Get a good look over there. And I also want to upgrade you as soon as you're done moving. I can do that next turn. There we go. So explore this. Okay, more ocean. So unfortunately we can't actually build anything on top of that. So I do want to get this down ASAP though. Okay, let me just go and plop this down. Usually with the Kothon it's actually a lot better. And the amazing thing about the Kothon is that you can actually build it on all of these outposts and you can get some insane yields, which is just great. So let me just go ahead and build that there. And I also have another coastal province I want to build on too over here. So hopefully we can grab that. I can build it also in lakes as well. Which is this one. There we go. I don't know if I want to waste influence on it just yet. I think that'd be better spent on the gems over here. So there we go. Okay, now raise this, please. Thankfully, we were able to nip it in the bud. Wait a minute. Okay, this is actually one of my trading posts. I thought it was... Okay, I did not want to do that. Stop that. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. For whatever reason, I thought it was a blossoming independent settlement like a cod over here. Let me turn on auto explore. Thankfully, they're peaceful. They're not going to attack us. But it's such a weird decision to just randomly pop up trading settlements on the map over there. That was a rookie mistake by me. Alright, so I'm waiting for my influence to grab this outpost. Seems like it'll be 110, so I'll just station these guys over here. He's grabbing that lake, unfortunately. Let me retreat. And I think we'll grab organized warfare. There we go. My reasoning being we need the reinforcements just in case we get into a nasty war with the Harappans, which seems fairly probable. Those are the Babylonians. They're hesitant. Kind of push over since they are aggressive. They are now the Celts, so their food is going to be very, very annoying to work with. Though we are in first place, mainly thanks to our Cyclopean fortress and the insane amount of production we can get. So we really haven't been that aggressive. Let me just station you here, but I think we might start to get very, very aggressive fairly soon. Speaking of which, move you over there, and I think we'll probably get some archers out too. Retreat. Yeah, he is rapidly getting more aggressive. Just let me go on my damn borders. I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand. Okay, though I'll just turn that warrior into a promo-core. No need to go overkill. Alright, if you want to fight, I guess we're just going to have to take the defeat. God damn it. These guys are so annoying. I should have just sacrificed him to the region as soon as I got there. Okay, so next. This is a good spot. No, not really. Though it's kind of entertaining to see the two Kothons linked to each other. Let's grab this over here and start exploiting, because since these count as makers' quarters, and I think they also count as farmers' quarters and merchants' quarters, they are very, very good at kind of getting you out to the sea very early, which is very, very important on coastal maps. Okay. So 5. I think it's probably a good idea to get another farmer's quarter out. And we have our holy site, which is going to help us project our faith. Not that we needed too much help with our current civics, but the Harappan faith should be going down, should be fairly extinct pretty soon. Okay, stop harassing me. This is getting very, very bothersome. Holy crap. If we can get an alliance. Ooh, thank you. She would be a very, very annoying neighbor to fight with, especially since I don't have too much anti-cav. So even with the Pro McCoy, it'd be very annoying. Alright, so our Kothon is coming up soon. Then we're going to start pumping out tons of warriors. And I think that should be fine. I also want to save it for a city, too. So that's kind of my current objective here. You're doing good. The Cyclopean Fortress looks beautiful as always. So 8, 5. Let's go ahead and get the food here. And then after that, we do have our irrigation. Let's grab a granary. Let's grab trade expeditions. And your auto exploring, thank you. Thank you, Uluru. And load time. So hopefully we can grab this outpost right now before the Huns actually expand over here. Okay, there we go. So I think probably not a bad idea to place it somewhere like here. I need access to both food and production. So let's go place it over there, actually. Not a bad spot.
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city.
And there we go.
Somebody is going down in history with a title.
Okay, so now that we've kind of basically gone ahead and claimed what we want on this continent, and I think that's okay. I don't really care about the Celts. They can go ahead and claim that, I guess. This little shithole over here. Looks like they have some competition from independent people, so they're not doing as well as I thought they would. Interesting. And the Huns actually haven't expanded too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Okay, what the hell are they doing? Alright, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and station these guys over the border because I am very, very worried that they're going to go ahead and declare war, and they'll start raising my outposts, and I won't be able to reach them in time. So, buy this out. I want to get these armies assembled as soon as possible. And maybe once I get the war elephants, I'll start toying around with the Harappans over there. Okay, get our archers. And we have built our Kothon, which looks very, very nice there. Carthaginians did like their geometry, didn't they? Okay, so we have our Kothon here, and we can also grab one over here, and this is why they're so good. They provide tons of food, and they act as a maker's quarter, and they're just very, very consistent. And you can build them on outposts, too. So, there we go. So, I think I covered almost all the coastal territories here. Okay. And I might want to grab this one, too, while I'm at it. Okay. Grab these resources. And we get an Aerostar for that. Thank you. Let's grab philosophy. We can start focusing on science and starting to get things out, but right now it's fairly chillax. Very chill Humankind stream considering the title. Alright, someone's chosen the Axumites. They're very, very good for getting out money consistently, and they synchronize very well with religions too. So it looks like the Babylonians actually declared war on the Celts, which is surprising. That the Babylonians were weaker since they haven't actually ascended, I don't think. It looks like we didn't get our star on that guy. That is odd. Okay, industrial production here. Alright, the civics in this game are bonkers. So I am very, very glad we have access to all these resources. Midas would be jealous. Oh, look at that. And our science, additionally, is going to help a lot with that, too. So, after we get that, our population is probably going to be decimated. We just pumped out 3 people. So, I think it's a good idea to get a farmer's quarter out. Where do we want to put it? Over here. There we go. And the Kothon is also going to help with food production, too. So, let's station you guys over here. And I guess my next little pet project is going to be growing a city on one of the coastal territories to make use of it as the Carthaginians. Makes the most sense, I think. Now, is this fine over here? Ooh, let's relocate it over here. Very, very scenic. All right. And you are the final member. There we go, of the troop. Slaves. I'm not going to be worrying about that until I get commons quarters, so that should be okay. Scientist stars. Trade route blocked. Trade route destroyed. Ugh. Alright, these guys are a pest. I'm going to check chat real quick. Alright. Let's go with fortifications. But yeah, I guess aside from Humankind, my other hobby has been playing Pokemon Unite, aside from studying, I guess, too, which has been surprisingly addicted. I guess a lot of you guys may not know that I'm a fairly active Pokemon player, so it was interesting to kind of play around with Mamoswine. I guess this is probably like the last audience that I'd talk to about Pokemon Unite, but thought I'd mention it. Brag about it, I guess. Okay. Though I do have a pretty bad losing streak. I'm not exactly an expert there. Not to say I'm an expert at Humankind, but I'm definitely even more so not an expert at Pokemon Unite. It's all in the heart of the cards, baby. Alright, so you are fine here. I really like the layout of this one. Very elongated. They've already turned this into a city. And we might just go ahead and grab this if nobody else is going to use it. Where the hell did our scout go, though? That's the real question. Looks like we found a skirmish, though. So they're fighting over these independent tribes. They almost always absorb the independent tribes, though I guess since I'm here, I'll use this as a soapbox. I really, really hate how the independent tribes can actually become independent nations themselves, and they're almost always extinct by the contemporary era. There's no like independent nations like Switzerland where they're small, but they definitely occupy a territory and they have nationhood. They have independence. They operate as a governing body. These guys are they just act as influence sluts, where whoever's the highest bidder, they give you their territory and you completely forget about them aside from like their palace layout. So that's always such a sad outcome. But seems like that's just how it works. Very, very unfortunate. Alright, since my army's just here loitering around and I want to have the opportunity to kind of harass the Harappans, let's move you down here. I didn't even want this territory, but if it's going to hinder the Harappans, or the Celts now, I guess, I'll take the chance to shit on them. Not only on them, but in their cereal as well. Whatever the hell they eat. Maybe trees, I don't know. Hades has been added to the sphere of influence of the Huns. I think that's our territory over here. So perhaps choosing a aesthete culture in the medieval era, maybe the Franks, wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of project their influence. But so far our religion has really just been dominating these guys. Okay, let's move you down here. And it might be a good idea to go ahead and just produce more Pomokoi. Patriotic. Let's go for preach. We do need to recoup our population losses. I think for the meantime, though, I do want to start getting those those war elephants from the Carthaginians out. Where the hell are they? Let me grab hydrology and standing army. Actually, I'll turn that back. Standing army and then hydrology. And then, actually, let me grab standing army and then mounted warfare. And then you'll get the war elephant, which is very, very good for picking off people that aren't technologically advanced. There we go. Okay, and we can upgrade our religion since we have, like, what, 41 people? Not bad. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh, that research quarter bonus is pretty good. Okay. Let's go move you down here. Alrighty. And I do also want to upgrade these guys soon. So they're trying to fight us over here on the border. What is their army comp? They have Gaysate. I don't know, chat. Do you think I should take this? They are saying we're outnumbered. And we will be fighting on fairly even terrain. And we only have one deployment zone. Okay, I'll retreat. Just my instinct telling me. Okay, this on the other hand is a bit more defensible. If they're just going to attack me anyway. So let's move you up here. No, move over here, buddy. Move over here. And I guess this is the best we can do. Maybe that's better. We are going to get our strike first bonus, though, so hopefully that does some serious damage to them. They're attacking from low ground, so not necessarily a good idea. Yeah, they're doing some serious damage. Why can you not attack that round? What the hell? Okay, looks like we managed with a little glitch. What a weird glitch. Okay, I definitely could attack that round, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Very, very bizarre. Okay. But yeah, the Gaysate, I didn't expect them to have them that quickly, so I guess that's my bad. Though once we do get the war elephants, I think they will not be able to underestimate us so easily. There we go. So let's move up here, and I think I'll still choose Bear Not False Witness. And we need to get our research up as soon as possible. So let's go invest more in that science. Get that sweet blue rolling out. And go invest in that science there. Anything to shave a few turns off. Okay, let's see the best spot, most optimal spot to put that research quarter down. Let's go put it down here. Since they're just flat out good. And that should be okay, acceptable. However you say it. Let's go grab Mausoleum. And next, I do want to invest in another city. So, okay, we have to battle. That is unfortunate. Okay, get behind here. We'll have to protect you guys. That's probably the best formation. I hate having to fight on flat terrain like this, but it's what we have to do. Okay, he's attacking from low... Oh, he's attacking from high ground. Okay, hopefully the glitch doesn't play out again. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to get our first attack. Probably makes sense to wound the gay city. So I do need to keep in mind they have a pretty nasty bonus. So this is a very, very nasty fight. I'll probably lose this. The game is right. I didn't think they'd be so bold to attack me on my outpost. Okay, and they're attacking me through there. Very, very sad. Alright, I'll get them back with the war elephants, though. Don't worry. Okay, they should have at least lost a unit. Oh, that's very, very unfortunate. So I'm going to... Okay, did they start raising it? No, so I'm going to immediately start pumping out some more units then. Let's get some more Promachoi. Get some archers. And take a more defensive position. Actually, instead of one of the Promachoi, I'll take a spearman. There we go. Okay, fortify. And you, on the other hand, you need to start claiming this territory. So there we go. Okay, this should still be cheaper, 122. Kind of pricey. And we have standing armies. So now we can actually build iron mines here. Let me check chat, okay. So now that we have iron mines, let me just pray that we have access to iron. I think we do. Okay, there we go. Build this. And any other iron sources over here? No. Okay, we can always buy it from the AI. So, save up the rest of my influence, and we can actually upgrade this guy right now. So I'll take that opportunity. Get the archer. And next we have the spearman. Okay, so they just entered the war. I have to be mindful of the Celts right now. Okay, hopefully I didn't get money. What did I get? Okay, I got influence. Thank you. And I can actually build this right here. I'll build it over here. Okay, someone's already ascended with the Ghanaians. Holy crap. I gotta do some catching up. Looks like my continent did not have the monsters on it. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna claim that territory. And I can already send you guys out. We are a bit more powerful than our last regiment, though I am worried about these guys over here. They're not playing around. Let me go over here, get the high ground at least. The Huns would be able to do some serious damage. I don't know if I can't pay them exactly, but let's try to do shared logistics. Okay, they did not want to do that. If I renounce these, hopefully she becomes a bit more friendlier. Okay, improving rapidly, thank you. So, now that our trust is going up, we can at least try to get those deals out later. I was worried it'd be something where, a situation where she just wouldn't be hospitable to me at all. But it seems like that is not the case, thankfully. Okay, let's try to get our production up. What I'm doing right now is basically trying to stall, which is why I got the alliance with her in the first place. I'm stalling for time while okay, we got a research quarter. I'm stalling for time while I kind of build up my cities and whatnot. So, there we go. How long is this gonna, okay, 5 more turns. That's a lot. So I guess I'll be upgrading this city then. We'll have to see. Do not raise that city. Stay the hell away from it. And it'll be interesting to see if they're actually bold enough to attack me. I need to upgrade these guys too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but some of them aren't getting their stars, which I find to be very, very odd. These guys that got their stars. Save for my influence. So there we go. Okay, maybe I can grab a civic to get some more influence. Let me grab state procession. That'll give us a huge boost. Yeah, we got like 20 more influence. Okay, that's not a bad idea. And I don't know if these guys are actually attacking them or not. But the Huns do pack a punch. Okay, let's try to see if they're anywhere around here. It's weird because they're basically acting like it's open war, but it's not. So I have to see. Hopefully the Huns start patrolling. But basically with the AI, my other big concern is that they just do not know when to quit. I'm going to go station these guys over here. I don't know when to quit either, though, so I guess I'm kind of in a similar mindset with the AI. So yeah, saving up influence. And that should be acceptable. And next we have war summons. I think, or we already got war summons, didn't we? No, not war summons. Mounted warfare. So we can build our elephants. Our big frou-frou guys. And after the Maker's Quarter, that should help with our production. We'll pump out some elephants if we can. We need copper, of course. And I think we already have a mine for that, so we just need one more. Hopefully the Huns have a source we can trade.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
We can tangle with. Okay, we have just enough money, so then we can build our elephants. There we go. And they are melee, so I guess we'll complement them with archers. Okay, 31. They are... Damn, these guys pack a punch. Okay, so that should definitely be able to overpower the Gaysidae. He was lost at sea. Looks like my scouts are out exploring on Auto Explore. Interesting. Acknowledge authorities. Saving up, of course. Okay, Mycenaen pilot. Well, yeah, we should have the whole continent converted by now. All right, hello, Jamie. Welcome to the stream. We should have this guy done. Era Star. Okay, I do want to get the city upgraded, though. We are doing fairly well. We're doing much better than we were in the ancient era, mainly due to the fact that I think we are focusing on our cities more. So, I say as I neglect Knossos. Surprisingly low production in this city. Let's grab that farm there, and let's get some more pops. I'm fine shifting that over the money since we do have that war elephants researched. Grab palisades if there's any preemptive attacks. Rhetoric. Okay, there we go. And we should have a city fairly soon. Okay, my main priority again. So I think while I'm here, we'll grab this harbor. There we go. Nothing else, though. Okay, so going to ensure all of our cities have some amazing bonuses when they start out. Some amazing pops, I should say. Okay. So I guess we can shift from science to gold. And hopefully be able to buy out some of these guys soon. And speaking of which, I should probably get some markets quarters down as well. I'm willing to sacrifice some of that food for some of that amazing gold. There we go. Alright, so the Babylonians are possibly a good ally. Let me go see here. And they already have their bonus too, which is going to be amazing. I'm going to probably do some skirmishes with the war elephants and then end the stream and possibly resume later. Since the main focus was the Mycenaens, and I unfortunately didn't get to do too much with them. Though I did get to show off their Cyclopean fortress, so not too bad. Alright, I actually want to wreak havoc, so, and do as the stream says. I don't want to disobey the stream, so hopefully we actually wreak havoc. And the war elephant should be just the target to do so. But yeah, I find the Mycenaean ability, for a militarist, you'd think they'd be bold. And open. Okay, so he is afraid. Probably because of our amazing war elephants. But, yeah, the Carthaginians, they don't fuck around. And I'm going to teach our little Celtic friend here that we don't fuck around. So, we're going to give them a proper Carthaginian walloping. Okay, why are you fighting me? I'm going to be able to kill you before they actually get here, so. You're being stupid and irrational. Okay. So since he attacked me, he does get the first hit, so he might get one of these archers pretty badly. Okay, he's actually attacking my my swordsman here. Or my spearman. No, he's attacking my archer. Okay. Predictable. Though, because he attacked my archer, he is now exposed from a higher terrain, so I'm just going to solo this guy with my amazing spearman, which is why we have him in the first place, to kill these annoying, pesky scout riders. So there we go. But this is, yeah, basically an open war. All intents and purposes. Okay, apparently the Celts and the Huns were at war. For whatever reason, so that must explain why he hasn't been too adamant about attacking me. Okay, but now we can actually grow these cities. So I don't know if Chad has anything to say, but I do want to grow this city first. So maybe if we have extra time, let me just see the city center. I love watching them grow. There we go. A very, very modernist style, I have to say, for a 2,000-year-old culture. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me just check chat real quick. So, I said we were going to wreck elephants. I had to take a... I thought I heard something. Let me just start growing this outpost real quick, or the city now, since it's fully fledged. Let's get our priorities straight first. Get a farmer's quarter down and get a market quarter. It's really, really good once you get the feudalism tax, since you get the first and second eras free for all their improvements, which can be just a little bit overpowered. Let me just improve these luxuries here. Since, I mean, you are able to exploit everything, basically. Here we go. And once we get these elephants, they're going to wreck some serious shit. Believe me. Okay, I don't really have time to wait. I got to get these archers out. Conquest, there we go. And maybe now it's time to focus more consolidation. But yeah, these guys should be like 32, okay. Okay, and they've already reached the medieval era. That's impressive. But we are lagging just a little behind. I'll buy this guy out, so time is of the essence. Fine with trading everything. And you are tyrannical. Interesting. I'm not the likely prey, buddy. You're going to be the likely prey quite soon, so you better watch out. All right. You're in for a walloping, buddy. You are in for a walloping.
Other empires are nervously wondering what is being built.
All right, so since we are so close, let's focus on the last two era stars. Science, easier said than done, and then the agrarian star, easier said than done. So we'll be getting that very, very soon. Yeah. So we got that city out in the nick of time. Okay. So we're actually making it to the medieval era. So now that they're the English, I have to be careful because they are more military focused. So I do want to make sure to get these bad boys out as soon as possible. All right. Let's go ahead and try to bait them into attacking us. Okay, you have your palisades. I think I'll go with the irrigation or the reservoirs. Yeah, let me just work that while we're here. Foreign outpost, don't really care. not my main priority to focus on research at the moment. Not that I don't care about technology. So when are we getting our next pop? Okay, next turn. I'm actually fine with that.
Farmers with faith.
Looks like he actually got his ass kicked.
Those swords look wishy. Yes.
So let's do a test run. Okay, choose our first civil our culture first. So actually we are improving. We made it here sooner than I thought. We have several options to us. I don't think I want to play the Mongols, though the Teutons are a tempting option. The Aztecs could be funny to play around with since they are very, very combat focused. I don't know if Chad has anything to say about the next culture. I already played the Kume, so I'm not too inclined to play as them. The Haras, I have not played around with the Haras too much. I don't really need stability draining, though. And that is a big horse requirement. Okay, their landscape, not too impressive, I have to say. I could always stay as the Carthaginians. The Varangian Guards. I just played a merchant, though. Okay, Chad hasn't said anything. So I think maybe for the extra science, since we are lagging just a tiny little bit behind, we could go with the Umayyads. And we have 2 alliances, so that would be plus 10 science on all cities. But we need to start attaching territories, though, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Haras could be interesting. Or Haras. Haras. I'm not too sure how much phlegm you need to pronounce with the Arabic pronunciation. Okay, so where the hell are their troops? I need to start harassing them. There we go. Okay, that's a nice horse source. Byzantines wouldn't be a bad pick either, though.
You Maiads were famed for mathematics and medicine. But I have to say that their cities as well were true jewels of civilization.
Okay, so plus 5. Alright, this is a great spot for the mosque. The Grand Mosque, even though we're not Muslim. Interesting. Alright, I guess they're having a loose interpretation of places of worship. And okay, we'll just proceed. Maybe we can start declaring war. I might want to save beforehand, but I think we can declare war. Though, you know, I might want to. Let me just take a step back. Here we are.
I am listening.
Crises. I can make demands, right? And demand, and that'll increase my war support before we actually go to war. Station here. There we go. Okay, so I can also build a Grand Mosque here. Don't know if I want to make that my priority just yet. Yeah, let me get some more production down, and then I'll pop out a Grand Mosque. Okay. Focus on food, too. And I think I might turn this city into my Umayyad city. There we go. Okay, they use the Indian architecture, interestingly enough. So let's go ahead and see your land rights. There we go. I'll buy this out, get some extra money. And probably a good idea to get stone walls, perhaps. Flood irrigation while we're at it, and then build that Grand Mosque. And I do want to start attaching territories too. So, if I can do that, I will. Anyhow, I do want to practice, so hopefully we can battle this guy. There we go. So, we have a huge army. I do want to do this at least before the stream ends. So, let me just see. Holy crap. Granted, these are chariots, but let's just trample them. Did a lot of damage. I have to say, I really like how Humankind, you don't really, the unit doesn't take the spot of the enemy when they kill them. Makes for better strategic planning opportunities. There we go. Okay, they didn't even do that much damage. there we go. I don't want these people grabbing too much terrain, so I don't feel that bad about it. Send it around. Okay, I should do extra damage with trample since he is weaker than I am. There we go. And I have to say, I do love the gold plating there. Carthaginians must have been fairly decadent. Alright, that is an easy battle. So we just tested the strength of these guys, and they can actually do quite a lot. So maybe I'll play around with the Moss just a little bit and then end the stream, since not exactly too popular. Though we do have 3 people, so that is probably the highest it's been. Okay, so now we have these were these bastards were scouting out. My units. I wanted you to scout out over here, little guy. I need you to scout this island. I don't really care about this. Go scout out this island. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to get disease from that guy. Alright, and I need some more production, actually.
I bid you greetings in the name of my proud people.
Okay, I'll declare war. Thanks. Let's go ahead and sack Mohenjo-daro. There we go. Should be fine. You just assault it now. And these guys should be within range. There we go. Alright, now it's a party. We have 12 people involved. Alright, I'll do the siege and then we can probably end it. So. We have so many people we don't even know what to do. Let's move our elephant boys over here. Move these guys to the back. And then we'll save that space, I guess. Reserve it for the other people. This is their VIPs, right? Alright, so now this should be some insane damage once we can attack. Okay, you can't actually attack on this hill, can you? Okay, I'll attack from there. Shoot these guys. And that is very unfortunate. This is there, I guess, technically cavalry. I'll reserve these guys for later. And hopefully that doesn't block too much. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately cavalry can't attack these guys, which I find to be stupid, so. Okay. Let's just see how they counterattack. If they counterattack, that would be very, very dumb, because my trample ability still comes into effect. So, okay, they're going for the archers, predictably. I probably should have moved them just a little bit far back, but I did want to get that damage out. Okay. So they didn't actually... Okay, so they came out, so I have to say that's probably the dumbest decision they've made so far. I'm going to move my archer back since he didn't die. That's simple. And then I'll just attack this guy, kill him. Do some war crimes, kill their children, eat their babies, and have a fun time. That's this humankind lifestyle. Alright, kill this guy. Maybe this guy. Can I can't shoot that far back. No way. Take my terrain advantage. Kill this guy, murder his wife. Alright, there we go. Very simple. Okay, and is that all of them? You guys didn't really put up too much of a fight, did you? Now I'm going to burn your city to the ground. Because I'm a monster. Okay, there's one guy left, but I'm going to kill him and murder his family, so... Not my concern. Just don't... If you don't like it, move somewhere else. That's my ideology. So, they have demands. I have demands. My main demand is that you give me your money. And I'm going to drain your bank account. That's my main demand. Okay. Very, very simple. Let's choose a more defensive city. To evolve into an outpost. I think I'll choose this one. And this is Damask. Very, very cute. Oh, okay, there we go. You always gotta check. I gotta make sure it's efficient. All about efficiency, baby. I don't know what you want. I'm not gonna do shit, so. I can propose white peace. I guess that's what the game is trying to tell me, but I'm saying no. I'm gonna be killing you soon, so. I guess it's trying to tell me to make a demand. What the hell is going on here? I'm not surrendering. They don't have more war support. Is it trying to tell me to surrender? Okay, it's telling me my demands have been refused, but how do I say I know? I don't really care about the details of the war. Okay, the game is being stupid again. God damn it. Okay, so now we have our next conflict here. Okay, this is our current conflict. Did that guy not die? That guy didn't die. Okay, there's still one stupid idiot over here. Okay. Maybe we should have gone with siege engines. I don't know, it was kind of a close battle. We took some damage. We did some war crimes. Shoot this guy, kill him. Shoot this guy, kill him. Okay, kill him. Should be doing some serious damage. Some more serious damage. And we're not worse for wear. There we go. Okay, end our turn. So there we go. And okay, what do you want? I don't know what you want, buddy. Leave me alone. Do I have to refuse this demand? You're not getting hiatus. I'm gonna kick your ass. They're not stronger than I am. Come on, game. Just because they said that, I think I'll build some more war elephants. They're definitely not stronger than I am, though. So that's just a fact. Anyhow, I guess I hope you enjoyed the stream. We have some technicalities here. So, yeah, I played Carthage. Oh, the Mycenaens. They were okay. I honestly thought I'd do some more damage, but the AI was pretty chill. So now I'm just killing them because they need to be put in their place, and this guy's kind of an ass. So he is what? He's benevolent, quote unquote. But they care about themselves, so they're more looking inward. They're kind of collectivists, I guess. And they don't forget what happened in the past, so he's going to always hold this grudge. So he also is an artist, and he's a collectionist, so that's not really going to help him. And he's a cringy hipster, so we're going to have to show him the glory of Allah here. Okay. So I'm going to have to reload this, though. So I'll try to give some satisfactory resolution to the conflict here. The conflict being me hopefully kicking his shit in. Okay. Yeah, I did play Carthage. Yeah, the combat in Humankind is just so much better than Civ 6. I don't even know if you can consider Civ 6 to have combat mechanics. I mean, yes, there's individual modifiers with cultures and whatnot. But there's no, you're just clicking. It's kind of like just like chess. I mean, there's units and they have their moves, but there's no you're not strategically placing them on terrain and kind of moving them around like with Humankind. So declare war. There we go. And I'm gonna go to your city. And we have to restart this. Okay, that's not too fun. Maybe I'll kind of move around and look for some more of their units to kind of screw around with. See if they actually attack me. I guess I'll keep these guys on the defensive. I need to get some walls up around this city, which makes sense, I think. Speaking of which, where are my palisades? There we go. Prioritize that. And hopefully we get some stone walls later, too. Alright, here we go. You can also be on the defense. Actually, I did not need to make you move. There we go. Yeah, very, very interesting how movement works and everything. Okay, army wages. I need leadership.
Most problems eventually
Okay, there we go.
to the onslaught of more brains.
And I did need to bring back Damascus. Okay. I did a lot in that turn. Okay, so let's move in here, see if we can find anyone to fight. And then I'll call it an end, because I feel like ending the stream without actually giving you any gameplay of the fights with those big elephants is kind of boring, so that's my philosophy. Alright, my ninja way.
Science, faith, and culture.
Okay,
The
diplomacy.
only worrying thing about them are those
Alright, so you guys are actually fighting. So these guys are coming to battle with us, it seems. Susamoga seems to have been captured. It was an independent city. Okay, so maybe we'll find some guys over here. Okay, we found our first victim. Okay, you're going to treat since you're a pansy.
we would all benefit.
This guy's a pacifist. He's like one of the only guys I like. Okay, where is my other ship? Okay, you're going to where I told you to. Okay, that was the last turn. Yeah, I hate this guy. Where is he? What a smug little cunt.
Fascinating, the Persians.
Excuse my language, but that guy is just the definition of one.
And build a palace or two.
Okay, so where is your actual army? They may have been decimated by the Huns. This may be a very disappointing ending to the otherwise climactic, what it seemed like finale. That's kind of
Your
sad.
empire becomes one of the giants. A
Yes,
scribe
I know. Be quiet. You said this like 50 times, buddy.
with this power?
This Count Sean Bean. Yeah, they seem to be scrambling their armies together, it seems. Okay, that counts as victories for me, so that's going to actually really diminish his wars. Yeah. Okay, stop retreating, buddy, and fight me. They did do a number on them, because I know this tactic. I've seen it before. They're basically scrambling their armies together, trying to form at least one 4-unit stack. And that's going to really screw them over, because once you lose your stacks, you're in big trouble. Okay, you're going to fight. Okay, you're not going to fight me, because you're a pansy. Right. Ugh. Well, the Umayyads, though, I haven't even explained them. I've been too busy talking and trash talking. I have unironically only participated in like 3 naval warfare battles. I just never do it because the AI never does it. It's probably a better system. I think it was similar to what they had in Endless Legend, but naval warfare is probably a better system than whatever the hell they do in Civ 6. They don't even do naval warfare in Civ 6. So if the AI does naval warfare, that's great. I've honestly never found them doing anything wise with naval warfare. And I think one of the reasons is if your capital is like not coastal, naval warfare just isn't that important. And then you can always do land routes to kind of circumvent people blockading your naval trade routes. So unfortunately, they've kind of never just capitalized on how important naval warfare was historically, and I don't know if they can force players to do that. So, okay, I didn't even know they could upgrade a horseman. There I go, noob me. Auto Explorer. We could claim that territory, though. I think it would be absorbed fairly easily.
What might it take to be the best of the best?
Okay, where'd my cog go? There you are. I'll set you to Auto Explorer. I thought this was actually a transport. Let me move you over to here, if I can. How did you even manage to get over here? That's actually really interesting. How did you manage to get over here? I think it was maybe over through that territory. It's very odd. Okay, I'll just claim this while I'm here then. There we go.
Zeus has been incarnated in a magnificent statue.
Alright, so hopefully we can find some matches. Or if we don't find any matches, I'll just... I don't know what I'll do. Alright, maybe this will be interesting. Who's fighting us? Okay, we're fighting ourselves. There we go. So, anything interesting over here? Can we bait these guys into attacking us? Is the real question. Man, they have some impressive movement, I have to say. That's a lot of damage. Sorry if there's any barking in the background. I have a dog. Okay, so is that... Are you guys going to stay here? Okay, no, they're going to actually move. Okay. Do I solo this? Do I one-shot him? I wonder. I don't know, but it bugs me how much movement these guys get. Seems a bit unfair. Alright, let me move down here and shoot. Okay, these guys are staying here, so we're just going to wipe that guy out. And almost wipe this guy out. We do more from this platform. Okay, yeah, we almost killed him. And we're basically untouchable here. Okay, so they're really targeting the archers, which isn't a dumb idea. But I'm just gonna do some serious damage. They should have been attacking me. Because I'm just gonna... They can retreat all they want, but I'm just gonna be doing some serious damage here, so... There we go. Yeah, I'm not even taking anything. So. Elephants are at least a B tier unit. They're pretty consistent. Oh, and we can move and attack, which is great. Though I can't attack the walls, so we may have to end this. I think I'll probably end the stream there. That was kind of... I just wanted to show off their trample ability because they do some serious damage when they get going. But I think that's it for now. Did I even ascend this city? No, I guess I'll end the stream on this pretty little mosque over here. So, there we go. If I was uninterrupted by the yield icons, which I was not. But there we go. There's this cute little city palace. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And then stay tuned for more Humankind content in the future. I think they need to create valuable sea resources. There are some valuable sea resources like pearls and whatnot, but they can be hit and miss. I must admit. So yeah, we have some pearls over here. I mean, the luxury resources can be good if you know how to stack them, but if you don't, it's neither here nor there. The AI isn't too invested in them, which is kind of unfortunate at times. So let's move over here so I can get a good screenshot. Okay, stop. There we go. I have to click on the other territory. So there's my screenshot. And I think we're good. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably tune out now and come back later if you guys want to see that. All right, peace.